Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. We're out here in the shop today for a little unboxing video. We picked up, recently we picked up the Black Widow. Now, we went to Harbor Freight online to order this, and they had a little, save money, click here. So we clicked on that, and it took us to eBay, and we ended up buying this off of eBay and having it shipped here. And it saved us a bunch of money. It saved us like $50 or something, but it did take a couple weeks for it to get here. I don't know necessarily, that it was the seller's fault. I know that, like, it said that it was going to be shipped the next day. It didn't get shipped for a couple days, so I understand that, it was a couple days behind by the seller. I could care less. But I think FedEx shipped it all around the country before it made it here. It was actually not far from me in Indiana here. It was actually in Indianapolis, which is about 2 hours from me. And then it went from there to Michigan. They had to drive right by here to get to Michigan, so it doesn't make no sense. But it bounced all over the place, took a couple weeks to get. But we did finally get it. Even though it took a couple weeks, it was worth the money that was saved. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna unbox it, open it. If you guys haven't seen or heard of the Black Widow yet, it is a Harbor Freight gun, and everybody swears by them. I've never used one before. I've always been interested in them. I was waiting for them to come down in price. They were quite expensive. I think with getting this off of eBay, I think I paid right around $120 for this. And like I said, I got like $50 off. So I think that they've came down to, they're like right around $170 now at Harbor Freight. They used to be, I want to say, like $220. So they've came down a little bit. But it looks like they give you a seal that normally goes inside the tip here, underneath the cap. So it looks like there's a new seal in there. They give you a wrench. They give you the in-cup filter, which I don't know anybody that uses those. Would normally throw them away. They gave you a little cleaning brush, and then it looks like there's a couple of tools in here. So now the one thing that they I believe, I don't know, this came with this. I don't know if this is something that comes with it normally, or if it just came with it in the eBay package. But what this is this is for your disposable cups. So your cup just clips and locks onto this thing, and then when you're done with it, you throw your cup away. Now, me personally, I am not a fan of those. My normal setup is one of these with a metal cup. This is actually a Mako Tools gun. It's old, 10, 15 years old. You can see the chrome is peeling off of it. And I have multiple guns like this, and over the last 10 or 15 years, they've just all started to wear out and bite the dust. I do spray a lot, so my guns get used on a regular basis. So 10 or 15 years old, that gun's been used thousands of times. So When I actually bought that gun, I worked at a collision shop and I used it, you know, every single day, multiple times a day, painting different vehicles. Now that I have my own place here, you know, stuff doesn't get painted as often because I build them from the ground up. And you know, that takes months and months to do. So there might be several months that go by that I don't spray nothing nowadays, but my guns are wore out from all the years prior. But what I want to try and do, let me grab. So, like I said, I have multiples of these Mako guns, and basically where I'm at with these now is that I have taken parts from this one and this one and this one to make one that works decently, and that one has now failed. So I don't think I have any more parts that I can swap or steal. I am still going to try and get one of these working for primer, because I don't want to spray primer through the Black Widow. But what I would like to try and do here is this piece is basically this piece, and this is what my big metal cup screws onto. So the Black Widow has a female end in there, where my normal guns have a male end. And if you look down inside here, there's actually like an Allen key down inside there. So what I want to try and do is I want to try and put this in the vise, and I want to see if I can unscrew this guy, and if we can screw this into the Black Widow so that I can put my metal cup on to the Black Widow. I have done some research to see if they have anything like this, and they do. You can order this piece online, but nothing, I cannot find anything like this pertaining to the Black Widow. So I don't know if it'll work or not. So like I said, we're going to put this in the vise, and I'm going to see if I can get this piece out of here. It's never been out before, not in the life that I've owned this gun. And then once we get it out, will it screw into the Black Widow, and will we not have any issues, you know, with paint leaking or air leaking or anything of that sort. So if we can make this work, awesome. If not, I'm gonna take a trip up to Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna see if Harbor Freight sells anything like this so that I can put the metal cup on there. And if they don't, then unfortunately I might have to get the disposable cups. I have no problem with the disposable cups. They're actually quite nifty, but it's just another expense that I don't want to spend. My metal cups, you buy it once, you clean it out, and you're good to go. So, I mean, after a while, they start to look like trash, but inside's still clean, and it still works. So, I'm gonna get the camera set up over by the vise, and let's see if we can get this piece out. Okay, so you can see we got it set up in the vise there, and actually we have no glasses on, so I cannot read this. But anyways, I have one of these Allen key things. This is one of the purple special guns, Central Pneumatic, from Harbor Freight as well. Somebody gave me this gun. It's brand new. I've used it one time and I was like, nope, don't like it. But this has the same thing. So maybe if we can't get it out of the Mako, maybe we can get it out of this. And maybe I'll pull this one as well, because not everybody has a Mako gun. Maybe I'll pull this one as well. That way, you know, if you're having the same issue, you know, these guns are only like 15 or 20 bucks. So if you're having the same issue, you can buy this gun for 15 or 20 bucks and just steal this piece out for the Black Widow, then it solves your issue. So maybe, you know, maybe Harbor Freight has something like this. Oh man. No way. No way that's not coming out. That's a pretty tight fit in there. Okay, it's either gonna come out or we're gonna destroy something here. Or we try and break something. Let's hit it with some heat. Like I said, this piece has never been out the whole time I've owned the gun, so. Hopefully we can get it and it doesn't break nothing, but we'll find out. Alright, look at that. So that is super fine thread. Yeah, that is super fine thread, and this is not, so that will not work. So let's try the purple gun and see if the purple gun will work. That's a shame. But we know that they come out now. Oh yeah, this whole thing's hot. Don't touch. Now this one should come out, I would hope, fairly easy, being that it's a new gun. It's only been used one time. Come on, coarse thread. Also fine thread. Well, darn it. Yeah, I'll check it just to see, but that is definitely... Yeah, no, that one's coarse thread as well. Well, that is not working. So, and those are the only kinds that I have around here. You know, that's another purple one up there, and then the rest that I have are, you know, old Craftsman's or Bink suction feeds. There's nothing wrong with those. It's just old school and not what I like to use. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'll do a little bit more research on Google again, and you know I went to Harbor Freight, and there's nothing listed online at Harbor Freight for that. The only thing that they have listed is this piece that I showed you, and then the disposable cup. Now on Amazon, I did find those pieces on Amazon, and I did find them by searching the Black Widow. I did find those pieces, but now that I know that on your average gun, those pieces are fine thread and this is coarse thread, so I'm gonna have to go back and look on Amazon and see if those are coarse thread or fine thread, and we'll see what I find. And regardless, I need to go up to Harbor Freight. There's a couple other things that I need, and I would like to get a new cup. If we can make this work like this, I would like to get a new cup, because like I said, I want to try and get one of these working well for primer, and then I actually have one that was designated for primer, and it has a large tip and a large needle and all that stuff, and that's sitting up there. I need to take it apart, clean it, put a cup on it, test it, see how it works. That one still may work fine, but just being that it's a large tip and a large needle and everything, I never used it for base, and I never robbed any parts from it other than a cup and the air regulator. So that one, you know, I think that we're gonna test that one out and see how that one does. But hopefully we can figure out something here, because I really don't want to have to buy disposable cups. So I guess that's the end of this video now, and if I can get this figured out, I will definitely share it with you guys, because I'm sure that this is a common issue for everybody that, you know, doesn't want to use these disposable cups. So yeah, I'll be back. You know, I'll probably just be a couple minutes for you guys, but it's probably gonna be a few days for me, because it's the middle of the week, and I'm probably not gonna go to Harbor Freight till this weekend. So I will see you guys then. I'm out. Okay, so we're back out here. It has not been a week or two. It has been maybe about a half hour. I went in and I did some research for this. So I found one thing on Amazon. I read through all the comments on it. Nobody mentions anything about the Black Widow. I actually asked Amazon's AI, and it also said that it has no information about a Black Widow, but by the looks of it, it looks like it'll fit, and it says that it fits most European guns. I guess the Black Widow is a European gun. I don't know. I didn't research that far, but it looks like the part that we need. It's coarse thread on both ends. So I ordered it. It'll be 7 to 10 business days before it's here. But it was 18 bucks. If it works, the link and description will be down below in the video. And if it doesn't work, we're stuck using the disposable cups, which I am not happy about. It is 14 bucks for the setup to get you started. So what it is it's a plastic cup that pops onto this thing. It locks on to this, And then it has these like disposable liners that go inside the cup. And it comes with a couple different lids, I guess, for the different setups that they have. These little setups at Harbor Freight, they have like 4, 5, or 6 different setups. I forget what it was exactly. It shows right here the little disposable cups on there. But comes with different lids for the different attachments, so you just pick the lid that goes with your attachment. And then, like I said, there's a cup that has all your mixing numbers on it and everything. And those supposedly they stay clean. You have your liner that goes inside. After you're done spraying, you throw that liner out, and if you gotta spray again, you throw a new liner in. It comes with 4 liners for 15 bucks. So you get the cup and the attachments for it, and then 4 liners, and then replacement liners for 10 liners are 10 bucks. So it's $1 a liner. So that, I do not like that. That is not a thing that I want to get involved in. It just means that it's going to cost me more money to paint a car. So as much as I want to try out this gun, we'll have to get the liners. It's what I'm going to have to do. If this part doesn't work, it's what I'm going to have to do. Unless I can figure out something else that, you know, we could make work. I know when I researched Amazon for Black Widow male attachments, there was a bunch of attachment pieces that popped up for cars for like running AC in a car. They're little fittings, and it's a male fitting on both ends, and it looked like it looked about like what I needed, but they're aluminum, they're black anodized. So, you know, if what we just ordered, I just ordered it, if that doesn't work, we'll end up going and getting those cups so that I can start using this gun. And I'll also order we'll start going through other fittings till I get something that works, or, you know, maybe I'll go up to Ace and see, you know, if they have something there that'll work. There's got to be some way to be able to attach this metal cup to this, and you know, whatever we figure out, I will share with you guys, and we will get this situation figured out. So stay tuned. Again, we'll be right back, but it's going to be 7 to 10 business days for me. So I'll see you guys back here later. Okay. I know that this is kind of a Black Widow unboxing thing. It's reboxed, put back over there until we get the part that we ordered. It did ship out already, so hopefully we'll get it faster than the 7 to 10 days. But I did transfer some parts around. If you look, this one doesn't have all the peeling chrome like it did. Seemed to be spraying really nice, didn't have no problems with it. I took it all apart, I cleaned it real nice, put it all back together. Everything seemed to be good. I was watching for the bubbles in the cup, didn't have nothing. Squeezed the trigger in a few times and it started bubbling. Squeezed the trigger in a few more times and it stopped. I don't know what that is or what that means. I'm wondering if it's not this little thing that's inside there. Maybe we're gonna spray some stuff right now. I got the inside of that bed to spray, so I'll know a little more how it works. So I don't know what's all switched around from what. I pulled that one down out of the cabinet. It seemed to be somewhat clean. It had black all over it, which the last thing that I sprayed The last thing I sprayed black was my buddy's Harley. So I figured I'd clean it up and try it. The only thing that I did switch out was the cap here. These holes that are up top here on the outside here, they are so wore out from cleaning that they're about to split in two and become one hole. I don't know if you guys can see that, but those things are super stretched out, super wore out. So I did take the cap off of the gun that I was using. That one seemed to, I went through all my caps and those seemed to be the least amount of wore out, so I put those on there. Main thing that we gotta just watch for is the bubbling in the cup, because like I said, that when it's bubbling in the cup, it causes it to spit and sputter when you're painting, and can't have that. So anyways, we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a decent gun here. So anyways, I'm gonna get ready to use it. We need to I need to just wipe everything down with some pre-cleaner and mix up some sealer, and we're gonna get to it. So fingers crossed. We're back out here in the shop today, and for you guys it's just been a few seconds, but for me it's been several weeks. We were trying to mess around with the Black Widow spray gun here, and I was trying to figure out a way to put normal cups on this instead of the disposable cups that it seems to be the only thing that you can use for these. Researching everything that I've researched, like they do not sell anything for this that allows you to put a regular cup on here, which I am not a fan of. I do not like that you can't put a regular cup on here. Black Widow, Spectrum, whoever it is that makes this, yeah, I believe it's Spectrum. Please make these guns so that you can put regular cups on them. Not everybody wants to use the disposable cups. So after doing a bunch of research, it looks like, from what I have found, this is a European spray gun. So what I found was this spray gun paint cup adapter, and it has thread M16 by 1.5. Now, nowhere on this, anywhere researching, I even talked with the AI stuff on Amazon, does this say that this fits this. But it was the only thing that I could find. The only one. There was nothing else. I'll put the link in the description for this. It was like 20 bucks. And voila. Not really a fan of these cups either. Reason being that it holds like half the paint of the metal ones do. And these, once they get gummed up, they get really hard to take on and off. But look at that. So it looks like we can now use this. I have, so this video and the video I'm about to use this on will probably maybe be out the same week. I'm sure I can work it to where it's out the same week. So go back to yesterday's video. It'll be in the project section, or we might have an unboxing section. I think it'll be in there, not projects. It'll be in like the unboxing category. So go in there and check it out. I'm sorry. This will be in the unboxing section of our categories. And to see me use this, look at Money Monday. We're getting ready to paint the firewall on it. So I'm going to use this to do it. So again, links in the description for this piece. Spectrum, Black Widow. If you guys ever catch this video, please make these guns so that you can use these. Whatever this part is that I just had to get this adapter, it needs to be in the box when you buy these. So I believe that this is an extra item that you buy on the side. I do not think that this actually comes with the Black Widow when you purchase it. I could be wrong, but I do not believe this comes with it. I think that this is separate, and that is for the disposable cups. If you like disposable cups, hey, you're good to go. Me, I'm not a fan of them. I don't do enough painting in here to justify spending extra money on disposable cups. I just want a cup I can clean and call it a day. So check out Money Monday to see how I like this spray gun. And yeah, have a good evening, day, morning, whatever it is. Remember to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm out.